In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, we all yearn for a place of significance and importance in the lives of those we cherish. To be a priority in someone else's life is to bask in the warmth of their attention, care, and affection. It means feeling valued, heard, and cherished. But achieving this status is not a simple task. It requires a delicate blend of empathy, communication, and mutual respect. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that emphasizes self-mastery, resilience, and wisdom, can offer profound insights into the art of becoming a priority in someone else's life. Stoicism teaches us that our control extends only to our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. In this video, I will give you 8 Stoic insights you can follow if you want to be a priority in someone else's life. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked the video so that you can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy, and watch this video until the end because every step is important. Number 1. Demonstrate the willingness to walk away. By being willing to walk away from a situation that doesn't align with your values and self-worth, you are embodying Stoic principles. The Stoics would advise you to act virtuously and not accept less than you deserve, trusting that the right people will recognize your worth over time. This idea of walking away from someone we care about can be scary, but it's a crucial step. By demonstrating that you're not afraid to leave, you're telling them that you won't settle for less than you deserve. The right person will naturally prioritize you and make an effort to keep you in their life. Always remember that your part is to do what's right, and that's something you can control. Therefore, strive to act in a way that aligns with your values, and by doing this, you should feel good about yourself. Don't always expect immediate recognition or appreciation, and don't assume that people will always acknowledge your worth. With time, people will naturally begin to recognize your true value. Number 2. Limit initiation of communication. In this step, you're letting go of the need to constantly initiate communication to gain the other person's attention. The Stoics would advise you to act in alignment with your own values and principles, not dependent on external validation. If you're the one who usually starts conversations with someone important to you, it might be a good idea to step back a bit. You might think this is strange, because if you want to be important to someone, shouldn't you be the one to start the conversation? The answer is no. When you're always the one starting the conversation, the other person can start taking you for granted. They get used to your efforts and may start to see you as less important. So, what's the other option? Just stop starting the conversation and see what happens. If the other person truly cares about you, they'll make an effort to reach out to you. Number 3. Make them worry about losing you. The Stoics stressed the importance of understanding what you can control and what you can't. In this step, remember that you can't make someone feel or act a certain way. Instead, focus on managing your own reactions and preserving your self-respect. This is one of the most effective psychological tactics to make someone value you more. People are often more driven by the fear of losing something than the promise of gaining it. If you want someone to regard you as important, you need to make them fear losing you. To do this, start creating some emotional distance. Don't share all your feelings and secrets with them, and spend time with other people as well. This will make them feel like they're not as central to your life as they once were. It's a potent technique, but it should be used carefully. If you distance yourself too much, they might give up on trying to win you back, so use this approach wisely and in moderation. Number 4. Prioritize your own needs. Stoicism underscores the significance of self-respect and living in accordance with your principles. Prioritizing your needs is not tantamount to selfishness. It signifies safeguarding your self-worth. This implies that you should not place yourself in a position where you are undervalued. If you realize that someone will not treat you as you deserve, Why would you wish to be closely associated with that person? By surrounding yourself with individuals who value you as a priority, you enhance your prospects of being seen as a priority. Remember, you cannot dictate someone's sentiments towards you, but you can control your self-perception. To be a priority in someone's life, ensure that you are a priority in your own life. Number 5. Maintain some mystery. The Stoics, who were big on thinking about and controlling themselves, liked this idea. By not sharing everything about yourself, you're practicing what the Stoics talked about, which is holding back. People tend to like those who are a little mysterious. It's interesting not knowing everything about someone, and it can make you feel closer to them. When it comes to relationships, being a little mysterious can help you. If you want someone to think you're important, don't spill all your secrets right away. Give hints about your hobbies and interests without giving away too much. Answer questions in a way that leaves some things unknown, and don't go into too much detail about your past. The goal is to keep the other person curious and excited to learn more about you. As time goes on, they'll start to see you as an important part of their life. Number 6. Cultivate your own well-being and happiness. The Stoics espoused the viewpoint that happiness emanates from within and is not contingent on external conditions. By nurturing your own happiness, you are living in alignment with this Stoic tenet. Your happiness is not contingent on another person's actions or feelings, which resonates with the Stoic objective of attaining inner serenity. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, it's vital to cultivate your own happiness and not rely on them for it. While it's desirable to have someone who contributes to our happiness, relying on them for it can lead to disappointment. Furthermore, dependence on others for happiness results in a life governed by their agenda and priorities, which can breed resentment. To be a priority in someone's life, it's important to foster your own happiness. This not only enhances your long-term contentment, but also renders you more appealing to others, as you emanate an air of equilibrium and self-assuredness. Number 7. Limit your availability. The Stoics extolled the virtues of self-discipline and the importance of esteeming one's own time and well-being. By making yourself less accessible, you not only demonstrate self-respect, but also practice the Stoic virtue of moderation. The adage, quality over quantity, often applies to various aspects of life, and it equally relates to relationships. If your aspiration is to be a focal point in someone's life, there's a likelihood of being taken for granted if you are always accessible. This doesn't imply that you should be available only when it suits you, but if you perpetually adapt and accommodate others, it's time to prioritize your own needs, signaling that you possess a life beyond them, that you're not merely awaiting their company, will prompt them to value your presence more. Number 8. Enable them to invest in you. Stoicism underscores the importance of inner character and virtue over external circumstances. Allowing someone to invest in you should not be construed as manipulation, but as permitting them to appreciate your value. This is a nuanced step that requires judicious management, as you don't aim to repel people, but to attract them. Consider this: who is more inclined to regard you as a priority? Someone who has invested significantly in you, or someone who hasn't? The answer is evident. To be perceived as a priority, you should permit them to invest in you. This can be accomplished through various means, such as allowing them to invest their time by turning down plans you know you cannot fulfill. Additionally, convey the idea that your time is precious. Avoid being consistently available and make them await your attention. This attitude will communicate that you are not just anyone, and they must exert more effort to earn your time. This will present you as a challenge, thus reinstating your priority status. Keep in mind that moderation is key for this technique to be effective. Excessive use could yield undesired results. This is the Stoic Man Lab. Thanks for watching. I look forward to your comments. If you found this useful, please leave a like and share this video to reach more people with this philosophy. Hugs, and until next time.